Pokemon X and Y is the first main series game to be full-on 3D. But even with its great visuals, it's hard to recommend due to the by-the-numbers Pokemon story, incredibly easy single-player, and unmemorable music. If you're a Pokemon fan, you probably already bought it, and if you're not, this won't win you over. If you played a Pokemon game, you know this story by heart. You're a boy or a girl who gets their first Pokemon from a friendly professor and goes on to compete for the rank of champion by fighting the 8 gym leaders. Of course, there is an evil organization whose flavor this time is Team Flare. An organization that wants to make a beautiful world, hence their style. The team sadly isn't very good, not hitting the strides of Plasma and Galactic and Mirror's Team Rocket without the memorability. This being the first Pokemon game to use 3D, it's sad to see the franchise in its comfort zone to the very end. You'll see twists, of course, but none of them really pack a punch. But what people want the most out of a Pokemon game is the gameplay, and it's untouched, save for a few nice additions. For starters, the new Fairy type not only gives Dragon types another weakness to help balance them, but also makes Poison types more useful. This is a great addition to the game and definitely one of the best parts. Players can also do a super training minigame that helps make Pokemon to be more competitive, and it's nice for people into the multiplayer scene, but if you're not, your experience isn't changed. There's also the addition of Mega Evolutions, where some Pokemon can get another evolution but only during battle. It's a nice idea, but it's not executed very well because most of the Pokemon to receive Megas are already really good, and serve to make them that much more powerful. Though the difficulty is definitely a problem. Due to the new XP share, your Pokemon become overleveled fast, making any difficult challenge a walk in the park. Even without the share, the game is still one of the easiest. The game also looks great. The Kalos region may not be the best designed region, but it is one of the best looking. The 3D models look great for both the newcomers and veterans. The designs for some of the new Pokemon are inspired or interesting, though there are a few standouts. The music, save for 2 or 3 tracks, is largely forgettable. Unlike previous generations, it doesn't stick in your head, and it'll be a challenge to get it in your head, rather than getting it out. Pokemon X and Y is a Pokemon game for fans first and a starting block for people who never played a Pokemon game, or people who are on and off second. If you haven't picked it up, you're better off getting a previous generation, or waiting for Sun and Moon.